Hey, welcome to Jen's Crafts and Cakes. Today we're going to make an Amish cinnamon bread. And you will need a half a cup of salted butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1 large egg, 1 cup of buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, don't worry, I'm going to show you how you can make it. And 2 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, and then for the cinnamon and sugar mixture, I'm using a cup of sugar and about 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. Only because I like cinnamon. I will write down the recipe in the description because it's only asking for 1/3 cup of sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. But I do want to make sure I have enough for the bread. Extras is always better than not enough. Okay, so now for your buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk at home, all you need to do, 1 cup of milk, whole milk, to 1 tablespoon of vinegar or 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. So if it calls for 2 cups of buttermilk, then you're going to go 2 cups of milk with 2 tablespoons of either lemon juice or vinegar. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and we're going to put the butter, the cup of sugar, and 1 egg in, and the buttermilk. Because I didn't have buttermilk, I used a 1 cup of milk and lemon juice, and it's starting to curdle a little bit, and this is what you want. Okay, so we're going to put the buttermilk in, and see there's still some of that stuff that's turning into buttermilk, so you're going to scrape that right out just so it helps it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add the flour, the 2 cups, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and we're going to mix it all together. Mixing up nicely. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and shut it off and scrape the sides. And it's a pretty thick batter. That's what it's supposed to be. Okay, so there is the finished product of the mixture. I'm going to shut this off. Okay. Make sure I get it all off the feeders. Okay. So now you're going to get an, let's see, a 9x5 loaf pan, and you're going to grease it. Okay, so then you're going to go ahead and you're going to fill it half. Like I said, it's a real thick one, so I don't know if you want to call it half. And I'm sure you can always use a different, if you want smaller loaves. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and you're going to go ahead and sprinkle your cinnamon and sugar. So this is half of it. Or a quarter of it, I'm not quite sure. And now you're going to go ahead and you're going to put the rest of your batter in. It's real thick, so it's going to take a little bit to thin it out. Just spread it over the rest of the cinnamon and batter that we already put in here. Sticky. Sticking more to the spoon than it wants to stick to the dough with the cinnamon and sugar underneath it. So I hope everybody's having a good day. It's a little cold out today. So it's a nice day to bake something warm and sweet. So now you're going to go ahead and put the rest, well, not the rest, but more of the cinnamon and sugar across the top. You can put a little bit, you can put a lot, depends on your flavoring. And this is what it looks like before we put it in the oven. So we're going to bake it at 350 for 45 to 50 minutes. And we'll be back with the finished product. So it's been about 34 minutes. I know I said 45 minutes to 55 minutes, but I still like to check it. You never know. Okay, so one of my viewers told me if I open the door and stay back for a minute, let the air come out and won't fog up my glasses as much. It seems to be working. Let's see. Let's see how this looks. All right, so I can see it still is soft and kind of liquidy. So we're going to go ahead and put it back in and check in another 10 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 50 minutes and I'm going to go ahead and check the Amish cinnamon bread to see it's done. I'm going to use a knife to put it into the bread to see if anything comes out. If not, it's clean and done. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, so basically it's done. You got crumbs, it's not wet. And now we'll let it cool down and be able to cut it and see what it looks like inside. And here is a slice of Amish cinnamon bread. Until next time, have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe.